What up, y'all? It's Crew, also known as Araneae Storm, checking in for the fourth house, the house series. I am your Cosmic Rootwork astrologist specializing in Mars activations as well as North Node and South Node consultations. So if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can hit me up at araneastorm.wix.com/info. And you can also hit me up on all social media at Araneae Storm. Happy Taurus new moon. I am recording this on the Taurus new moon. So if you are a Taurus, happy birthday. If you know some Tauruses, say what up though. Say I said what's up though. You feel me? Yeah. Okay, it's lit, it's popping, let's get it. Okay, let's get it. Okay, I'm not gonna keep these things long. I just want to let y'all know I'm not gonna keep these long. We're gonna definitely do the extension of these as well as everything else on this channel on Patreon moving forward. So a lot of this stuff will be a little bit more condensed, unless not condensed, whatever. And then we'll be doing the extension of all these things once they approve my Patreon account, which they still haven't done, but it's okay, because once the link is up, just know it's going to be patreon.com/AraneaeStorm. So let's get into it nonetheless. The fourth house, this is the moon house, the Cancerian house, right? The house of home. This is a home. This is when the foundation becomes or starts to become established. As we move to that first, like I said, we'll be like, oh my God, life. Oh my goodness. Second house is like, oh my God, things, my things. Oh, who am I? Value systems. Third house, oh my God, let's talk about these value systems and how I'm feeling and how I'm thinking. Fourth house, this is my foundation, G. This is who I am. I know it's more so I am is like Aries, but fourth house is like, oh my God, this is my home. This is my foundation. All right. This is where I come from, my roots. All right. My ancestral land is here in the fourth house. All right. Ancestors, home, family, roots, all of this resides in the fourth house. Not up for debate. This is the fourth house. All right. So when you want to dig into those Akashic records, baby, go into your fourth house. When you want to dig into your lineage, go into your fourth house. Properties. Now, I know it's more so like the Taurian second house. It can definitely be the Taurian second house, but this would also be like the fourth house, because this is where the roots reside, right? So here are my archivists, my timekeepers, right? In the fourth house. That nostalgia energy is within the fourth house. You know, when we're talking about building out those books of scrapbooking of our family members and things and where we come from and things, is definitely the fourth house. Historical figures, people that have been within the family that track back of centuries and years ago. Hello, roots, family. All right. This is also where we go from our endings and resting place as well. Sometimes when, for example, we'll say this, all right? I'm not going to keep this long, but we'll just say this. I don't know how many of y'all have read The Alchemist, right? But in The Alchemist, what was interesting about that book is this baby went all over the damn place, okay? Went all the way just to find these, for those of y'all that haven't read the book, I'm not trying to give it away, but just going to give it a little tidbit. This motherfucker was not trying to go above, or basically was trying to find these pyramids, right, in Egypt, you know. But it's so crazy because it's like it was a full circle thing. Like, even though this baby went on this long ass journey, went all the way through this, all this stuff, still found their way back home. Still ended up finding their way back home. Still was being called back to their home source. Now, home doesn't necessarily have to be a physical place. Sometimes home can also be a embodiment of place. Like, some people will ask, well, where are you originally from? Or where's home for you? And honestly, I usually respond with home is everywhere I go, because I never felt like I've had just one place of home. I know for a lot of people, like where they reside, where the money reside, where they reside will be the place where they were like, oh, this is my home, this is where I'm from, blah blah blah. But really though, for real, for me, it's always been, I was born in a place, but as far as my home, I make home wherever I'm at. You feel me? So that is definitely that. And also the places that you move, like the places that you move and you go to, this energy can definitely be affected depending on where you stay and where you live. So you want to look to the 4th house. I also think it's a good house to look at, especially when you're looking to like move. And I think it's called Astro Chart. Don't get me lying on that location astrology, but it's called location-based astrology. Look it up. You could definitely use the 4th house to kind of see where your center could be if it's not necessarily where you were born per se. All right. So that's that. Like I said, internal, external, cultural and societal norms. So the things that you learn as a child. So beautiful. The things that you learn from as a child, right? The things that have been told from your parents or whoever, your caretaker, whoever raised you. These are the things that you kind of harness within this 4th house. The things or the things that have been kind of indoctrined or encoded within your chemical makeup, right? From not only this particular life, but from past lives. Past lives is a big theme within the 4th house. You know what I mean? It's not just you. It is your literal fucking, when I say lineage, baby, I mean your motherfucking lineage, okay, resides in this 4th house, all right? This is also the mother, but this is also be the father. Sometimes we'll say, or your home life. So you could definitely look to mother and the energy of mother, but I would definitely look at just to say divine feminine energy or feminine energy is definitely here. And then you would look to your 10th house as like more so the father figure. But honestly, I mean, if we're just going beyond Western astrology, actually the moon was actually deemed as the divine masculine. So I would just say look to both. You could definitely look into both in this energy. And for me personally, with Gemini in my motherfucking 4th house, y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you, it fits both.